Hey guys, it's Joe here, and I am getting tired of these dumbass redneck moron gamers who spread their ignorance via the internet about the gaming industry. I have to make a video about this because it's driving me nuts. Now, this was inspired by a recent event in which an idiot on a idiot podcast with other idiots and liars said basically, fuck the Japanese people because they don't buy American products. And what American products was he primarily referring to? Well, the Xbox and Apple products. Yeah, you know those electronic devices that are manufactured in fucking China? Yeah, those. Okay? And he basically said that they hate Americans because they don't buy those products, and he went on to denigrate the Japanese people. Now, this is just one example. I've seen plenty of other people say something like this. You've probably heard this yourself. When it comes to sales, things like that, the only thing that matters is America in the UK. Yeah, for some reason they throw the UK in there. Maybe because they speak English. Yeah. Now, this would have been an idiotic, bigoted mentality 10 years ago. But it is all that more egregious today in 2015 because the internet should be making people aware of just how much of a global community we are living in these days. And that gaming, ready, is a global phenomenon. Yeah. Let's just go back to the Japanese for a second. To dismiss the Japanese people as gamers, it is so fucking ignorant, not only from a socio-political, racial standpoint, but it's fucking moronic from a gaming standpoint. The Japanese have been some of the most influential people when it comes to gaming. I mean, one could argue that Nintendo single-handedly saved the gaming industry in the early 80s. You know, it was the Famicom was doing really well. That's the NES in Japan, by the way. That was doing really well over in Japan when the crash of '83 happened over here in the US with the Atari 2600 and whatnot. And then the NES came along, and man, gaming just started booming again. Now, whatever your thoughts are about Nintendo now, all right, they were incredibly influential in gaming early on. I mean, Miyamoto, that guy's a genius, one of the most brilliant game designers that has ever lived. The guy's a legend. Legend of Zelda, get it? You know, so my point is to just dismiss the Japanese people when they have been responsible for some great franchises and some great innovations in the world of gaming is fucking moronic. And they say, you know, well, fuck Europeans. So fuck everybody in Sweden. Fuck everybody in Norway. Fuck everybody in Germany and France. And fuck all those people in South America, all the gamers in Argentina and Chile and Brazil. Yeah, fuck all the gamers in Australia. You know, where does this mentality come from? And unfortunately, this is primarily coming from Xbot drones. This is not coming from PlayStation guys. I have never heard a PlayStation fanboy say anything like this. It usually comes from these freaking Xbots. I'm sorry, Xbox fans, if you're not an Xbox fanboy. I'm not talking about you, but that's where I mostly hear this coming from. And you know what's funny? Yeah, okay, let's talk about Xbox. You know that game Rise, Son of Rome? Yeah, that game that came out for the Xbox One as an exclusive and then was later ported to PC. Yeah, that game was made by Crytek. Is Crytek American? No. Crytek is based in Germany, you fucking idiots. You know that game Dead Rising 3, that Xbox One exclusive that was later ported to PC? Yeah, that game was published by Capcom, a Japanese company, and it was actually developed by Capcom Vancouver, but not Vancouver, Washington, Vancouver, British Columbia. Where's British Columbia? That's up in Canada. You know that foreign country above America? Yeah. I mean, the upcoming game, The Witcher 3, that I'm sure a lot of Xbox guys are going to buy, as well as PlayStation guys and PC guys. Yeah, that's made by CD Projekt Red. You know where they are? They're in Poland. You know those awesome first-person shooters, Metro 2033 and Last Light? That was made by 4A Games. They're based in Malta. That's a southern European island. Okay? Yeah. Not every game is made in America, and even if it is, the games today, and actually not today, for many years, are made for an international audience. I remember hearing Todd Howard from Bethesda when he was addressing George Mason University. You guys know I'm a huge Fallout and Elder Scrolls fan, big Bethesda fan. And Todd Howard, who's the creative director at Bethesda Game Studios, was saying how some of the translators for some of the foreign other language translators for Fallout 3 were having problems translating the nerd rage perk, and it was just a funny little story. But the point being, Fallout 3 was distributed and successful all over the fucking world, as is the overwhelming majority of AAA games. They can't afford to simply market them in one market. You think publishers and developers give a shit about regional sales? They don't give a flying fuck. They care about how many fucking copies their game sold anywhere and everywhere. Global sales is all that matters. Okay? And it's just amazing to me. This sort of narrow-minded, I'm a basement-dwelling, ignorant, redneck moron mentality that pervades certain areas of the gaming community on YouTube. And I'm just tired of it, and I had to speak my mind about it. Fuck these redneck morons. Don't listen to them. Expand your mind, for Christ's sake. Although for some of these people, I'm sure that is something that will never actually come to fruition. All right, guys, that's my rant. Talk to you later. Bye.